Biafran radio is globally recognized, hits 3 continents of the world as is now registered in Nigeria. All right, my dear listeners, the same radio Biafra with Nigerian government they fight against. They say they don't want make it exist. Now it exists now. It's not only existing in Nigeria. It is now a radio Biafra that everybody want to listen to in 3 continents of the world. It is now a global station for every year to hear and pay attention. I greet everybody out there where they listen to me through this very channel. You're all welcome to the Lord TV. I make I not just talk too much because I say if I talk too much without showing the evidence to prove, say then will sanction me. Or yeah, make we enter inside the main story so that everybody will know that yes, what we talk, see in reality. Let's watch it.
To fake independence to today present Nigeria. They put it under the carpet because nobody have reason up to challenge them. Nobody have reason up to question the existence of Nigeria.
I can tell you very clearly, it's a welcome development for 85 million Biafrans all over the world who are bent on hearing their own news and hearing their own diplomatic news and hearing their own negotiations, hearing their own treaties, establishing diplomatic relations and know how a Biafran government is going to be factored. The thing is that a lot of people did not believe that what happened in Finland was just ordinary. They never knew it was not an ordinary thing, and the Biafran government and the IPOB are establishing their presence in all the continents in the world, and the quickest way to get to reach the people, because of the Biafrans who are scattered all over the world, is to establish this radio Biafra. Even though if there's going to be an election, it's still going to be okay. If there's not going to be an election, it's still going to be okay because it's a proper takeoff, digital takeoff, communication takeoff, diplomatic takeoff, sanitization takeoff for 85 million Biafrans all over the world. It has been established, launched, approved by relevant authorities in that regard, with Ngozi Rabeze and some other people, spearheading it. And some members seem to have been very, happy, joy, tears, very fully well that his subjects have taken up the matter of Biafra, the Biafran Charter, and the Biafran recognition campaign to the more global world. In 3 continents of the universe, it's not a joke, Africa included, and it's going to bring about Africanism too. It's going to, from what we are hearing, someone from one of the countries has already gone set to meet Ibrahim Traore to move further in recognition of Ambazonia and Biafra together in that regard, and for support of the Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra was somehow went down in the past, and they felt that it was as relevant as the recognition of Biafra and the Biafran government is seeking all over.
Now, everywhere is being covered with Radio Biafra, everywhere in Africa and in Europe. Who will say that the voice of the Biafran will no longer be heard? Who will say that it is incitement of violence if the Biafrans go on air to propagate the exit of Indigo away from Nigeria? Who will say that it is treasonable when the Biafrans decide to agitate and call for a referendum? Nobody. So what are we talking about? My dear listeners, that is to tell you that our country, Nigeria, is confused. Pay attention.
The world abroad. By this time, by this way, we keep on sanitizing, getting to communicate and recommunicate to Biafrans both home and abroad, especially our brothers in the South. Very important, and also a medium of translation of the languages among African nations, among continents. If you are in China, you are going to be hearing Radio Biafra in China. If you are from Swahili, South Africa, Zulu, you are going to be hearing Biafran, language in Hausa too. That is going to be hearing Biafran radio.
My dear listeners, Biafran radio don't go international. Imagine. Also in translation. Apart from it being everywhere in the continent, it is also now being translated in different languages. Since this has gotten to this very level, who says that Biafran has not come? Even our so-called Nigerian stations, how many of our Nigerian stations is being translated to different languages? How many? Now countries, now then they invite Biafran, Biafran radio. Say make them come, make them bring their radio, make them help them translate them to their own language. I bet we could have shared this very news, because this news is very, very important for everyone to hear and to be aware of. The truth must be told. Everybody must hear the truth. Everybody must be aware of the truth, whether Nigerians like it or not. The truth